Hi everybody, Miss Tonia here, and you're welcome to Miss Tonia's Corner. Good to have you here. So today I'm going to be talking about writing in early years. Yes, I know, right? If we get $1 for how many times a parent has walked up to one or two of us to ask us when their child will be writing or why their child is not writing yet and all of that, would have mansions by now. I know, yeah, but let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. First things first. Writing is a lifelong skill that has to be developed, not rushed. You can't force it. You have to cause it. To develop something is to cause it to mature, to cause it to blossom, to cause it to grow. So you have to follow process. Yeah. Now, one major issue or one thing that I have observed over time with adults, that's both the parents and the teachers of that a child in early years, is that we are still trying to use analog methods to teach in this digital world, and it has become a struggle. So you, the adult, you're frustrated, and then the child is just struggling, and it's not just working. It's not just like it's not gelling at all, at all. I'm sure you're wondering what I mean by that. Don't worry, I'll explain in a bit. Okay, now let me explain what I meant by analog and digital. In our time, we didn't have iPads or tablets or smartphones. All we had were slates, you remember? Blackboards with chalk. We used to go outside with sticks that would pick around the compound and, draw funny stuff in sand and all of that. In fact, it was almost like you get wind of mommy's breast milk and then they put a crayon in your hand. The moment you are getting into school, the moment you put on your school uniform, you start to write because there was nothing else. And for that, that was just it for you going to school, coming back home. Your favorite cartoons would not come until 4 p.m. I remember channels then. It was just 4 p.m. And between when you come back from school and 4 p.m., you have to write, or you get. Now, that was that. In this age and time, this digital age, we have smartphones, iPads, tablets. These children are already used to it. I'm not judging anybody, but a lot of them already get introduced to these things as early as 9 months, 10 months, a year, and all of that. Now they're used to these things. Text to speech applications, virtual assistants like Alexa. All you need to do is just say, Alexa, do this, play this. Alexa, show me letter A, and Alexa does it, and all of that. Now, you are trying to use the same methods that was used to teach you how to write back then to teach them how to write now. In the world where all they need to do is swipe, 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 and you think that'll work? Could it work? Hold up. I know you say Miss Tonia, but that was how I learned and all that. See, let me tell you something. The major thing that is constant in this life, aside change, is the word of God. Teaching and learning is not the word of God. They are not constant. They can change. So as educators, you need to move with the times. You need to move with the times. You need to do away with the old methods and out with the old, in with the new. How do I get this child to write? Not, you must learn how to write the way I learned how to write. No, it won't work that way. The children of this age do not need that. And really, we as adults, when was the last time you had to write? When was the last time you had to write 1 to 100 and all of that? Lately, we've just been typing. The world has gone digital. So can we adjust? Let's try to adjust. Okay? Now, if you ask me when your child will be ready to write or at what age your child should be writing, I really do not have an answer to that. I'll tell you why I said so. In my experience as an early years educator, I have learned not to put age limits on children's learning, whichever way. Children, every child is unique, every child is different, every child will learn at different times, at different pace, but the major thing is that they will all learn. So every child will write 1 to 1 million. It is the time that differs. However, we can always help children develop their love for writing. We can always help them develop their interests in writing. In my next video, I'm going to be sharing different ways you can do this. Okay, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye.